People use the phrase game of two halves after tonight's game. Would you agree with that one?
Yeah. I was very, very disappointed with the first half performance. I'm not accepting that. It was not us at all. I did think, they spun us around. I don't know whether they did it on purpose, but it was sort of, up the hill into the wind. It was a strong wind out there as well. But I take full responsibility for that first half performance. As I just said to the players there, I wasn't happy with our shape, the way we set up, the way they had far too much of the ball. It wasn't done on purpose, but as the first half developed, I felt I couldn't get the information on to try and change it. So I was sort of a little bit hands tied, reluctant to try and maybe just try and see the half out to get in 0-0, and then I knew I could then get the information onto the players. We'd then be down the hill with the wind, and I thought we'd have a great chance. But I still did at half time, even at 1-0 down through the penalty. I still thought we were still well in the game. And second half, like you say, I think they could have had two good chances early second half, I think, to maybe go 2 up. But once we got the goal, I felt we was the more likely to go on and win the game, which I felt would probably have been harsh on Barnet if we had gone on and nicked the game, but it certainly wouldn't have bothered me.
So that first half wasn't much in the first half, and just sort of last 10 minutes concede the penalty and lose Kenny Davis.
Yeah, you say it wasn't much in the first half. Although I wasn't happy with their possession and them having a lot more ball than I would have liked, they didn't really create loads of chances. So that was probably one of the reasons I was quite happy to see it through to half time. But yeah, I wasn't happy with the penalty. Obviously, I haven't seen it yet, so I want to see that back, how that's occurred. But no, as you say, going on to the second half, I felt we were a lot better shape, more on the front foot, more aggressive in our play, got the ball wider, got crosses in the box. I thought our set pieces could have scored from 2 or 3. Delivery from Rob Wilson was outstanding. And so there was certainly some positives to take, and to have 4 points out of the first 2 games, I'd have certainly taken that on Saturday morning.
Tom Ballerin were on a substitute, goes straight up front and knocks the ball down for Harry.
Yeah,
good move.
I would like to say we worked on that, but we didn't, Tony. So no, good header, great header by Bolly, and the energy of some of the lads there today. They're absolutely dying. One thing I am pleased. Listen, I'm taking responsibility for the shape, but the things I'm absolutely delighted with is the energy, the work rate. One thing that I want all my teams to do for the remainder of the 44 games is they absolutely put a shift in and they work hard for this team and this club, and that is what they've done tonight. And Harry Buterman runs into the box again to go and get 3 and 2. Will Randall, I've got to mention him, he's run his absolute socks off on Saturday and gone and repeated it tonight and still looks strong at the end. So he's done absolutely brilliant for us. The midfield, Dundas, 38 years old, comes on and does that. So again, lots of positives, but stuff we need to work on as well.
But the formation was the same in the first half, the 4-1-4-1. What do you think was the difference between tonight and Saturday?
I think we sort of set the trap a little bit at Hartlepool, and we really went on the front foot. I slightly tweaked it a little bit. There was a change in their team from Saturday, and I just said to the players there that with myself, Jason, Mickey, there'll be no stone unturned in terms of the preparation for every game. But with us being so early on in the season, we're a little bit new together, from the information I'm trying to get across to the players, as well as we've only had one video, albeit very late on Barnet's game against Yeovil on Saturday. So the longer we go, the more information we'll get, the more games we'll get to watch. Now we'll have 2 games to watch, surely, so because we'll get their Saturday, Tuesday game. So the information that will go to the players will be better than on how I set them up in the first half tonight.
And Saturday must have taken a bit out of them as well. So as you say, players like Randall and Beauty still to be running at the end was. Well,
it didn't show. It didn't show really. We've gone to one of the longest journeys we'll have to go to all season. A very, very long day to come in again on the Tuesday night, and I think our energy levels and the fitness of the boys was outstanding.
Kenny Davis came off just before half time.
Yeah, he picked a little ankle injury up against Chelsea, and he didn't train the majority of the week. He only trained on Friday before Hartlepool, so he was fit for half and obviously got through, but I think he got the knock just before half time right over the far side there, so I think it is the same ankle, and we'll see how that is over the next couple of days.
And being a midfielder, Craig Eastman missing today, what's the latest with him?
Yeah, his back's, he's had a little bit of a back issue back into the pre-season. He's just not quite settling down yet. He's certainly not out for a long period of time, and we might even train again this week.
Brilliant. And looking at Saturday, Chorley, newly promoted side, you say you'll have had a chance to watch 2 games. What do you make of it? Looking forward to it?
Yeah,
again?
Of course I'm looking forward to every game. As I said, it's important. I was very conscious and happy to get the first win, 1 as a manager and 2 at the start of the season. So to get that at Hartlepool, That's 4 points at the first 2 games, going into another home game on Saturday. Can't wait to get going.
And pleased with the support tonight?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, first support.
First home game.
First home game. They really got going second half, and that's what I want. I don't want a little bit quiet first half, but that's down to how we're playing, and we've got to get the fans going. So second half they're right behind us, and we'll in that second going.
Brilliant. Well done, Matt. See you on Saturday.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers.